Hello, Assalamualaikum. In this video, I am sharing the rubrics of poster making. While you are making poster, you have to follow these points in order to get full marks. Number one point is content of the poster. Number second is the presentation of the poster. Number third is the picture clip art and artwork of the poster. And next is the mechanics of the poster. And last is the overall presentation of the poster. Now, first of all, what is the content of the poster while you are making the poster? Poster contains appropriate items and information. Information is appropriate to the assigned task. Whatever the topic is assigned by your teacher, you have to collect appropriate authentic material of the topic. Now, content is correct and all the required information is presented in the logical order, then you will get 100% marks. If content is accurate but some required information is missing, or your teacher thinks that there is more information available in the net but you did not paste in your poster, or it is not presented in the logical order but it is still generally easy to follow your poster. Now, next is content is accurate but some required information is missing or not presented in a logical order, making it difficult to follow. Content is either questionable or incomplete, means either your content is correct or incorrect. Then if your teacher thinks about this, it means your content is something else missing. Information is not presented in a logical order, making it difficult to follow. Last is content is inaccurate. Information is incomplete, inaccurate, or not presented in logical order, making it difficult to follow. It means your poster have not accurate content. Your information about the topic is incomplete. Your information about the content is inaccurate. And if you have some information related to your content, then it is presented in an illogical order, where you are pasting applications of your topic, where are you pasting the definition properties of the topic, where are you pasting daily life application, daily life examples of the topic, and so many other things. Then you will lose all the maximum marks. Next is presentation. Poster presentation is one of the most important things. While you are making the poster, your poster is clean, neat, and creative. The information is well organized, interesting, accurate, and reflects an understanding of the topic. This is called a presentation. Now, if you have some instructions about your teacher, from your teacher, that your poster size, your poster card, type of poster, thermocol sheet, something else, then you will follow these instructions. Otherwise, these are the simple instructions. Now, presentation is if your presentation in the poster is neat, clean, well organized, and presented in a creative way, like you are making some extraordinary hash brackets, clouds, like cloud shaping, for the important points. And then presentation is colorful and creative. Information is interesting and accurate. Then everyone attract towards your poster, and everyone will read all the information which are assigned, which are you are pasting in a creative way. Then you will get maximum marks. Presentation is mostly neat and clean. Information is organized in a logical manner and shows some degree of creativity. It's okay. Now, then the overall presentation is interesting. Next, presentation flows well. Some tools are used to show acceptable understanding. Each member's information represented and identified with their name. If you are making the individual poster, then you will skip the point members' information and their work. Now, you have to focus on the presentation flows well. First, you are identifying your examples or definition, whatever your teacher instructed in your assignment. Second is use of all the tools, acceptable understanding to understand, everyone could understand your poster. Next is presentation is unorganized. Tools are not used in a relevant manner, lacking some of the members' information and information is not identified. Presentation has no flow, means you are start with you the application of the daily life application. Next you will go to the definition of the topic, and next you will difference between the other topic, and next you will go to the examples of the topic. Then it will have no flow, insufficient information, and lacking some of the members' information. Then you will lose maximum marks. While you are making the poster, your poster looks attractive, creative, and everyone go towards your poster by the help of pictures, clip art, and artwork. And if you are a good artwork explainer, then you will use the artwork. If you are not a good art worker, then you will follow the pictures and clip art. Images, pictures, clip art, and drawn artwork are colorful and appropriate. While you are using the colorful word, then it means that these colors are in a systematic way. Not all the bright colors are used, not all the soft colors are used. You have to make a suitable appropriate indicators for using the color using. Assigned topic. The layout flows well and shows creativity. The overall result is pleasing to the eye. Means your artwork, your color matching, your pictures, your clip art, all are pleasing to the eye. Then you will get 100% marks. Images, pictures, clip art, and drawn artwork are colorful, appropriate to the topic. Layout flows well, shows creativity, and is pleasing to the eye. Now, while you are making the poster, images, pictures, and clip art and drawn artwork are mostly colorful and appropriate. Layout may show some degree of creativity, but is not organized logically or in cultured. Most images or artwork is are colorful and appropriate. The layout shows a little creativity and is not organized logically and cultured. Images are inappropriate. These images are not relevant to your topic, and artwork shows little of the relevancy of your topic. If any creativity available in your poster, then it's okay. The layout is messy, disorganized, or cluttered. You are making pictures in the corners and making text in the center, and this is all messy, and no one arranged, no one understand what is your topic and what is linked to the other things. No image or artwork included. While you are making poster, if your poster only based on text, then it will get, you will losing maximum mark, means 1 mark you will get, or if you have some extra marks by your teacher instructions. So you must include images, artwork, and your clip arts in your poster while in order to get 100% marks. Mechanics of the poster. Mechanics means spelling, grammars, punctuation in any text on the poster is accurate, or you are writing some material in the poster, then this material is in your own wordings, not just copy from the website or books. Now, next, no spelling, grammar, or punctuation errors in the text. Text is in the student's own words. Means this is one of the most important thing. While you are studying your topic from different websites or different books or different other resources like parents, teachers, elders, brother, sister, then according to your understanding, you will write something about your understanding about the topic and in your own words. Then this is called the mechanics of your poster, and after that you will check your spelling and grammar and punctuation error in your text. Few errors means 2 or 3 spelling or grammar punctuation mistakes, or most text is in the student's own words. No more than 5 spelling or grammar punctuations errors, several instances बहुत जगह ऐसी नजर आई where the text is not in the student own words. It means you will just copy the definition, but in daily life example you will use your own words. While writing the differences you just copy the differences, and while examining and some experimentation you will use your own words. No more than 7 spelling, grammar, punctuation errors. Most of the text is not in the author's own words or no text included. No more than 7 spelling or punctuation errors means you have 10, 11 or 12 spelling or grammar and punctuation errors, or text is all copied, or you will just paste the pictures and there is no text in your poster. Now the last thing is overall your poster presentation. The poster fulfills all the requirement of the assignment and shows the student's full potential. Your poster identify how much potential you insert in your poster. The poster fulfills all the requirement of the assignment and represent the student's full potential. The poster fulfills all but one of the requirement of the assignment and shows that the student put forth an honest effort to complete the assignment by himself or herself without any help of the others. Okay, these are the final rubrics of the poster making. While you are making the poster, you must follow these instructions.